Hey everyone, Sarah here. I am here to do my March budget planner setup. So I was doing it in my bullet journal, so in this, but it was really smushy. Like I was feeling confined and I didn't like it. And one of my friends told me that she was using the day free Hobonichi, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, that's what I'm gonna do. And one of the reasons why I did that is because the grids are smaller, so you can fit more like list of bills or list of sinking funds. So anyhow, so that was why I did it, and I just was setting up. So I'm gonna go back and do January and February just because it'll bother me that it's not done. But I am gonna do March. Now I'm not gonna share my finances, but I'm gonna set it up and I'll tell you how I plan on using it. And yeah, so I hope you'll join me in this. And again, all these stickers are in my shop, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I do my budget by paycheck. So I get paid twice a month, so I know that I have 24 paychecks to reach my goals and kind of make progress towards those sinking funds and those, 6-month savings and all that fun stuff. So I really like that because I know, 22 checks, 21 checks, 20 checks, that kind of thing, and for Christmas and all this fun stuff. Also, it helps me because I know when the big things are going to be coming out of my paycheck. So these are some of my inspos for my budget, and I will go through that. So this is all the stuff I plan on filling in. So February, and here is March. So we're gonna get going on March. Smooth the page. All right. Get my stuff. Right, so that is that. And I have my washies, and so don't mind, I fell on the ice and I dropped my stickers. So anyhow, so I'm gonna use those. All right. I have to say, I'm so excited about my budget for the year. It's like, yes, I'm gonna stick to it. And I swear, the reason why I put so much effort into setting this up is because it makes me excited to go back to the planner and the budget, and it keeps me measuring it like every week or paycheck or whatever the case may be. So that's why I really like doing something like this, because I have no idea. It keeps me motivated to stay on track and keep up the progress towards my goals. All right, so that goes there. Oh my God, get it together here, Sarah. All right, the budget. So this is March, so it's green. So March is going to be interesting because we have a lot of birthdays. So if you saw my March plan with me's, then you'll have seen that. And I have some travel. So these strips fit in 2 squares of the day free. So these are like the day pages, but they fit in two little rows, and I just really like that because I got more space for my bills. And I count up 4, and then I do another strip. And again, it's 2 rows. So I basically, 2 rows, 2 rows, 2 rows. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And it gives me all the room for all of the bills. And it's weird. Like, how many of you have subscriptions and it's like, Netflix comes out this day, Hulu comes out this day, this comes out that day. That stuff drives me crazy, and I just like to keep track of it. So anyhow, that's why I want to see every single one of them coming out. All right, so that's that. And then I want to do my weekly check-in on this side. So I'm just getting into the groove with the weekly check-in. But this is perfect for kind of measuring and monitoring how you're doing toward your goals. And, you know, we all know we're not perfect, but if we can kind of see where you're at, then you know I need to tweak. Like I was saying in my March goals that I wanted to do my office over, and I found a shelving unit that I liked, and I didn't have the money set aside in my sinking fund, and I spent my spending money. So it was just because I was so aware that I did that, I was able to not go over budget last week. I can't say the same for this week. I'm definitely over budget this week, but I know that I am. So usually I'm like just willy-nilly with it, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I spent extra money twice, you know? So anyhow, so it's just really keeping that like front and center, not to be like super anxious about it, but I just like it because, you know what? I want to know how far off I am because I need to adjust and try not to pay the interest rate. Okay. So now, this is what I really like about this is the paycheck. So this is, I know what bills are coming out of what paycheck every, pay period, and how much I can put in savings or sinking funds or to debt. So I'm working on paying off my debt right now. I really don't have a lot, so I shouldn't complain, but I did have a lot of student loans that I had to pay off, so I know the feel. Oh my gosh, those are just the worst feeling in the world. Sure, I'm not the only one that feels that way, but paying that off and getting that relief really made me get more serious about kind of my finances. So paycheck. So I'm just going to leave 4. So again, these are the 2 rows. I really like it because it's just nice and clean down the center. So I feel so shaky for some reason. Oh my gosh. So these are available in my shop, and every month I'm gonna try to do like a new color, but along that neutral palette. So I'm not really like a big pattern person. I just like nice and calming things. So that's kind of my deal with these things. All right, so next I'm gonna do my transactions. And I don't really use the transactions to like, I don't know, keep track of what I'm spending, but I mean, I do, but I don't, but it's like what's coming out of my check when, or the bank account, and when I'm balancing kind of the budget for like balancing it and paying the bills. So I kind of do all the math there, and it helps me, I don't know, like what did I take out? What did I pay? Because I do like the online banking, and it's sometimes I'll pay out of the credit card website, and sometimes I'll pay out of the banking website. So it just is like, I use it sort of like a check register in my my checking account as I'm paying the bills and keeping track of it. Oh man, I went crooked on that line. Oh well, it is what it is. So here I'll put my paycheck, and then I do the bills that I'm paying with that, then what my budget is towards them, and then what I actually spend. And it shows me if I need to tweak. Like next month I need to plan for a little more. And this is really helpful, like the cell phone bills. So that's usually where I get that. And then this is my sinking fund. So I do have like cash envelopes, and then I have a sinking fund savings account that I put in, and it just helps me keep track of what I plan on putting and what I don't. And then my savings, and I'm not putting any money in my savings right now because I'm doing the debt snowball there. All right, so that's, do I get 2 paychecks? Nope. Okay, so I got to do another paycheck because I get paid twice a month. So the other reason why I was really digging the day free was because I just like that it'll be one book, like it'll stay in one book all year. So like next year I can do a new one. And my bullet journal was just getting full, and I knew I would go through about 3 this year, and I didn't want to have like my goals set like broken up. I want to just see the progress over time, like the whole year in one place. And I don't really want to take this to work, so I don't want it in my planner, in my traveler's notebook. So I don't really want to take my financial stuff to work. So that was kind of bugging me. So now I just feel a little bit more comfortable bringing it to work. This whole left-handy thing, I don't know. I can't find my tweezers. I lost them. I didn't really lose them. They're just like somewhere that I can't see. That's funny. That might be the definition of lost, actually. So I'm gonna do a video, just like an intro to my sinking funds, which are my 20 to 20. So be on the lookout for that. And I'll kind of tell you what my sinking funds are and why I have them. And this is a little bit like the Dave Ramsey framework. I'm sure it's not like super exactly that. It's just things I've seen, and then I've tweaked it a little bit to what works for me. So, all right. All right, so what are transactions? So it's still, they're very neutral and simple, but I like it. Like, I get excited about doing my bills. Like, who gets excited about their bills? I actually get excited about seeing my debt go down and my savings, and I really like that I'm seeing my sinking funds grow, because it's like, I have savings, but I know I really don't have savings because it's already spent. But it's just still fun to be like, yeah, I got this. You know, that like, you know, you see that meme, like, no one's more confident than somebody that just got their tax return. Well, that's kind of how I feel when I see the money in my sinking funds, because I'm like, yeah, Christmas, I'm going to get you. I'm not going to be super stressed. And I'll go into all that kind of stuff in there. These pens dry faster. So I have to do a voiceover in my other ones because, well, first of all, they're too long. And I realized I was blowing on the pages the whole time. So you guys will have like a wind tunnel to listen to. So these are all in my shop. So I separated the washies because I know that I might just be like a little nuts with the washi. And I don't expect everybody to be crazy like me. So I don't know. They're there if you want them. And then, so they're just like one page minus all the AOE up there. But, and then this is the notes. And like, this is kind of, I don't know. I might throw some motivation, and if I'm struggling to stay on budget or something, I don't know. I just feel like I need a break, like a brain dump page. I know, me and my brain dump page, but oh, that one's a little too high. It's fine. It's fine, Sarah. It's fine. Oof. Sinking funds. And one more washi. So the other thing with the sinking funds was my bullet journal. I was only getting like 1 deposit into my sinking funds, and I do 2 a month into my sinking funds. So then I was doing 2 pages, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many pages here. So it was really bugging me. Oh, and then, so I do plan on doing the stickers for March. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna manage that one yet. So if you guys could just bear with me, but I'll probably put, kind of share with you like where my bills are. Oops, that's not right. Just get my... What I also like is the fact that all my stickers are now lining up because it's all Hobonichi. So I'll do like, I'm gonna color coordinate and be, you know, my lifestyle bills are one color, my, you know, spending money is another one, but I'll do something like, I don't know. Let me see, I know my Orange Theory. You guys know all about Orange Theory. So I'll do like, I know Orange Theory comes out on this day, so I'll do like OTF. So I'll just be like, yep, OTF. And this just is really helpful because I just know where stuff is coming out. And then I do my Hannaford's to go. I pick up every Monday, so I'll do like Hannaford groceries or something like. And then, so I'll do that every Monday. And then I know like my paydays and stuff like that. So I'll use these little stickers. And that was another thing that was bugging me in my bullet journal. And then any big things that are coming out this month. So I know I have to pay for my class. Like, give me my grade. Oh, look at me. Stupid. I hate paying for school. Hold on. So I know I have birthdays. So I have Lucas. I have Logan. You know, next month, actually, this is a good thing. I have to get tires because I have to do all that. So I might do like a next month sticker to keep it on the radar. Like, what's the radar? So next month. So tires. I have to register my car. So just that. So I don't want to like, keep you guys doing all that. So that will be my March, and I have bills. I wish I didn't, people, but it's the way. So this is my budget. So I'll put my bills down here, the date that they're due, what they're budgeted to do, what they're actually coming in at, and then the plus and minus, and then my paychecks. And then my weekly check-in. So I'm gonna track like my cash stuff. So and gas. So gas is a tough, like I do to go through a lot of gas. So my groceries and spending, if I'm over or under, and that's really where I'm gonna go, because all my other stuff is really just on autopilot, thankfully. But I still need to be visible to it. And my paycheck, so paycheck, what is coming up? So paycheck 4 is coming up. No. Well, this will be paycheck 5 because it's March. So paycheck 5, what do I gotta pay? What do I put in? And then I'll balance it out. And then paycheck 6 will go here, and then the balance it out. And then any notes, and then how my sinking funds go. Oh, I forgot my sinking funds. Let me throw that puppy in there. Here we go. So again, here we go. Oh, and I do, which I'm excited. So I still gotta set this up, but somebody in my Etsy shop recommended this, and like genius. So dot grid, so I'm gonna put these back here on these pages, which I did it in my other one, but I didn't put, so I did like that, and I just did blank pages, but I'm loving the dot grid. So I'm gonna put that over there, and I'm gonna do kind of like what my annual goals are for financials, like how far I'm gonna get to my 6 months of whatever, and how much am I gonna pay down my debt, and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna put little trackers in here, and I'm so excited to do this. All right, everyone, this is Sarah, and I'm leaving you from my messy desk here. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.